Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Queen's Table. It is Tuesday night, a very exciting week as we've got the Miss Great Britain finals coming up this week. And our lovely guest this evening is Miss North Cumbria, Great Britain, Roseanne Reedbrough. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's good to see you. No, it's lovely to have you on, and it is getting so close now. It's this week. How are you feeling?
Half ready, half ready. Few more packing bits and stuff to do, but as a whole, yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm excited. The most ready I've ever been. This is my third time at Miss Great Britain, so I'm the most ready I've ever been, and yeah, I can't wait for it. I honestly can't wait.
Oh, good for you. It's going to be an exciting week. So when are you traveling? Are you off tomorrow?
Tomorrow afternoon, yes. So I'm going to drop the children off at school, and then I'm going to come home and double, triple check my list that I've got everything sorted. And then I'm getting the train to go and meet Miss Preston, which is on the way down. And then we're going to drive together. And yeah, that's my hair wash night and everything like that tomorrow night. Preps and being fresh. So I'm excited for tomorrow. Pamper with no children around and just relax.
Oh, yeah, I like that bit. That's always lovely for a pageant, isn't it? Just have that little break and everything. So we'll start off by asking you, what have you been doing in the lead up to the Miss Great Britain finals with your local title?
Quite a lot of stuff actually. I've really surprised myself this year. Like I've completely pulled it out the bag. Like I feel like I've completely pulled it out the bag anyways. So I got announced in the beginning of April, I think it was. As soon as I got announced, because I was humming and hawing about going back to Miss Great Britain, but then I seen Saffron has taken on the new directorship with her partner, and I thought, oh, I just love Saffron anyways. I thought, right, this is a sign. So yeah, obviously applied and got the North Cumbria title and got straight to work. So as soon as I was announced, I went to several local businesses. A few people then approached me, and I absolutely love events. I've got a business doing events anyways. So we, yeah, kind of all hooked up together and created three big events, which was one was all for charity, of course. One was a charity dinner with entertainment. One was an afternoon tea, and one was my favourite, wine and cheese night. So
Yay!
yeah, so there was the three big events. So we've done those, which was absolutely fantastic. We got loads of local businesses on supporting as well. And then obviously the like cancer research is very close to me, so I done the Pretty Muddy Run. But that aside, anyways, because the two main charities for Miss Great Britain are Alex's Wish and Cancer Research. Cancer Research being very close to home, and Alex's Wish being just her story is absolutely incredible, and as a mother hits really, really hard. So obviously passionate about those anyways. But then aside from that, obviously having three children, we've done our own things as well. Like with the school, we've got obviously the shoebox appeal coming up next month. I know the Miss Great Britain finals will be kind of over from that, but it is kind of just ongoing. And yeah, a range of stuff. To be honest, there's not one thing that I haven't done, whether it's been an event, whether it's been mindset work, whether it's been literally prep, as in, going to an appearance and or whatever, photo shoots. Every single day, other than the summer holidays, there's been something done towards Miss Great Britain.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so incredible. You've absolutely worked so hard. If you've been on the go like that since April, that is like 6 months of solid work, isn't it? That's absolutely fantastic. So you are a mum. So how does being a mum life, or how was your mum life, fit into pageantry?
It's quite a few people ask this. They're like, how do you do it? How are you doing this? But I believe anyways, well, with me, it's all gone hand in hand. So if you're following your true purpose, and for me, I'm very much a giver, a very much like, I feel like I'm an encourager. I love to see everyone else happy. Obviously that goes natural with being a mum anyways, but everything's just gone hand in hand, and there's no other way to put it. So with the children, they've helped with events. I'm very lucky to have like the support with my husband's family of, they'd have the children at any drop if needed, even though I hate being away from them. I hate being away from them. It's bittersweet, but they would have them on my event nights, for example. And just it all got like I say, with my platform, which we'll go on to like very, very soon, everything's just gone hand in hand, because I've managed to meet new people. That's made me create these events, which has then made the group bigger to create, raise more money for charity. And all in all, raising money for charity and everyone just having a good time, my children can see that and see that that's just so humanitarian and being just such a good person. And I get a thrill from it. I really, like, genuinely do. Like, love, friendship, and that big family and friend support feel is just what I live for. So yeah, there's just, it just goes complete, I believe, it hand in hand. It really does.
It really does, doesn't it? And it's so good to hear that you just get that sort of buzz off, like helping people and things like that. And
Yeah.
it is good to show your children that, isn't it? Like, I've got a very similar thing with mine. She likes seeing what I was doing for the local community, and she's like a very, very caring little girl. And it does reflect children, but it's a good thing, to teach them to be kind to others and make incredible friendships, especially through pageantry, which we do, don't we? Which is one of the best things about it, I find.
Absolutely. We've got a little WhatsApp group, and everyone's just so encouraging. If you're having a bit of a naff day, like this week's been, everyone's feeling the nerves, the pressure, last minute things. A few people that were going out for, we were all going to go out, quite a few of us, sorry, we're going out for a meal on Wednesday evening, tomorrow night. Oh my gosh, tomorrow night. A lot of people are kind of like, just need to get my head straight, just get my head in the game, just want to chill out. And yeah, we're all just uplifted. Like, you forget that you're competing. We're all just pulling together, and it's so nice that everybody has their own little thing, their own little aspirations, their own little business goal. You just support the other people because they're nothing like you, and you just completely forget that you're competing. It's so nice that these group of girls support you or your business, your platform, even checking on your children more than what some people just down the road do anyway. So from all over the country, obviously.
What a special group of girls, and I can't wait to see everybody on stage in a couple of nights. It's going to be so good. So let's go back to that platform that we just mentioned there. So it's Mind Me Up. Can you tell me, what does this stand for, and what's this platform all about?
So Mind Me Up is, in a nutshell, self-development and mindset. So when I lost my dad 3 years ago, it got to me really, it absolutely affected me more than what some people would realize. With my mum, I've never really had that mother-daughter relationship. I've been more of a carer role. She suffers quite badly with mental health issues. So losing my dad, especially when he had in my world, all the answers to anything, like something to do with the car insurance or whatever, he had the answers to everything. So him passing away really hit me. I was just lost. But so I had to go to therapy anyways. And on a plus note, obviously, I managed to, I've not had another child since then. I've got married since then, built a business, and then came along because I struck hard from with the passing of my dad. I struck hard with self-development. So yeah, in a nutshell, it is all about self-development, mindset, finding your calling, your true purpose, which everyone's got, and everyone's just probably too afraid to pursue because of maybe financial issues, the worry of what other people might think, your friends, maybe the position you're in, and contacts and things like that. So yeah, Mind Me Up offers kind of workshops. I've done workshops this year, hosting like confidence and manifestation, and as a whole self-development for people that are like, well, what the hell is self-development? You could all delve into a whole realm of things. I've wrote a self-love book, which is due to be published next month, which is super exciting. And yeah, it just offers that kind of, I don't want to say therapy, because when you say therapy, some people think that's instantly something's completely wrong or there's an issue, but it's kind of just working on you. And that's what that is. And there's loads of things that came from that. For example, I'm all about being completely real and open. So for example, at school, I'll walk into the school playground with 3 children, and a couple of people have said to me, how do you have it all together? Like, they're absolutely fine and happy, you know, you look presentable. And I'm like, don't want people thinking that. Like, I don't. Like, I've had a chaotic morning. My kitchen's a complete dump from all the kids. I've got a mountain load of washing that I haven't got through over the weekend. And yeah, I created this campaign from that called #FilterReality, and quite a few people got on board, same with other finalists as well from Miss Great Britain, basically just showing your reality, not necessarily being a mum. It could be, even if you're not a mum, it could be, I don't know, a chipped nail, or it could be I don't know, a messy bedroom, whatever it might be. So it was just to kind of get people on board and show the reality, because that affects seeing on Instagram and Facebook and things. I feel like I'm droning on here. I'm really sorry.
No,
I feel like I'm going on here. But that does naturally affect your mind when you're seeing everybody just living unintentionally, posting the highlights of their life.
Yeah.
That naturally affects, like, oh, well, mine's not good enough. And, you know, I'm not saying to go out and post the bad things, but everybody's got, you know, a whole mountain load, not a mountain load like me, a whole load of washing or dishes in the sink, and something just hasn't gone quite right maybe that day or the day before. And it's just kind of sharing that kind of, we're all human. You've got all us, and it's simple as that.
I really, really like that. That's really, really good, because, you know, everyone has their own struggles, whether it can be mental struggles or people are going through grief, and there's all these things. But I do think you're very inspirational to work with such a sad situation and do so many positive things out of it, which is absolutely, you know, brilliant of you. You know, it's been really, really good, and what a lovely story. But can I go on to a very positive thing, because I know you've got all that dirty washing to get done, but let's talk about when you have made the top 15 of the beach body round at Miss Great Britain. How important was that to you?
I got the email through from Saffron and I cried. And I was actually down. I was down. We were visiting my husband's grandma and family down there, and I remember making tea for everyone. I turned around and I was crying, and everyone was like, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "Yeah, they're just happy tears. I've just got in the top 15 of Miss Great Britain for the beach body round." And they were like, "All right, okay, so what does that mean?" And I got into it last time, but it was so different last time. I don't know whether it was my mindset. I was very in a different position. Like, I'd dye my hair the same color as like the previous winner was, and try to kind of imitate, you know, someone else, because that's what I thought other people would want to see, because that makes them happy. And after doing self-development and stuff, like, it delved right into that was issues with myself and my childhood and things like that. But irrespectively of that, this time, I think being a mother of 3, and getting into the top 15 of the Beachbody round is just, I'm doing it for the mums, basically. Absolutely for the mums out there. I'm not perfect. I don't have the most perfect body there. I don't have the longest legs. And the good thing about Miss Great Britain is it's not about that. It's how you feel, how confident you are in yourself. And that naturally in itself, getting into the top 15 has given me just a massive boost. So I'm super excited. But like I say, I did cry a lot.
Oh, bless you. No, what an achievement. That's brilliant. But it is all about, it doesn't matter about, you know, what size or shape you are. I mean, you are absolutely stunning, obviously. But, you know, for like women like myself, I mean, I'm curvy, I've got cellulite, you know. And when I won best in swimwear this year, I was nearly crying, to be honest, because I'm 44 years old. So these things, I mean, when you're a mum, it just, you know, just goes to show that it's all about that sort of confidence you show on stage or in, you know, your sort of presence. And it's such a lovely, lovely little confidence booster, isn't it? And it's lovely that you're not dyeing your hair and changing to the previous winner anymore. Just be yourself. That's what it's all about. And you're absolutely lovely. So
how fantastic though to have won best in swimwear. I bet you thought, you know what, this kind of shows other women, like, hang on a minute, you know, life doesn't end, for example, at a certain age, or when you've had children. That was a big thing for me as well. I've just won best in swimwear, and I think
it's really, really important to put that out there, because a lot of people think, you know, you've got to be a certain shape, maybe still even now, certain shape, certain height, or whichever to do pageants and things like that. And it's very old fashioned views. Pageants these days accept, you know, they do accept everybody of all shapes and sizes, ages. You can be a mum, you can be married, and it's all about the person inside, and just their confidence and beauty shines through. It doesn't matter, you know, what height they are or what weight they are or anything like that. And I think that's really important to put out there and get more people to be like, right, I'm going to get up on stage and swim. It's really empowering as well, isn't it? So
Yes.
it's really, really good. So, okay, let's have a little chat about your charity work. So what sort of charity work have you been doing?
Other than the events, I've done quite, low batteries coming up there. Yeah, other than the events, like I say, I've done 3 events, which is the cheese and wine night, the charity dinner, and the afternoon tea. We all raised a substantial amount of money. Like, we were so happy and so proud of just how much we actually managed to raise. Obviously the pretty muddy one. I'm trying to think, raffles. I don't know, this kind of only came around about a week ago. I'd done some online raffles, and I thought, right, just to kind of, my main idea was to kind of get it up to a figure that was like not just all random, like a whole figure, if that makes sense. So I thought, right, I'll do a couple of raffles and this will get me that. It went crazy. And then I ended up doing 5 raffles, especially to help people for Christmas as well, because, you know, it's especially Christmas and this tough time, and there's energy crisis and bills are rising and all this. We are all real, we are all human. Yeah, I done a few raffles to kind of win £100 Smith's Toys voucher, which anyone with kids, most people anyways, have children in the family, just to give them a help. And that sold out so quickly. It then went on to the next one and the next one. So yeah, I think I ended up raising about £600 or £700 just alone on online raffles over a couple of days, which was...
I love it. That's absolutely brilliant. We've just had a message as well from Hannah Blacklock, and she has put, sending so much luck and love to you, Roseanne. She will be amazing. So that's lovely, isn't it? I do like that.
One of them from school. She's honestly, she's been great. She actually organised on behalf of me a charity walk, family walk around one of the local parks near us. And yeah, do you know, when you just know someone's heart so pure, and you just think, that's
lovely. And I absolutely love it. So what we'll do, because we know we're on a bit of low battery, we might be cutting it fine tonight, but it's okay. But no, we'll just obviously end on, obviously, you know, how you feeling for this week. And us all at Pageantland just wanted to wish you all the best of luck. You know, it's going to be an amazing weekend. Well, long weekend, isn't it, starting as from tomorrow? So we cannot wait to see you on stage, and hope that you do amazing. I'm sure you're going to. But how are you feeling? How are you feeling with the last bits now of preparation going ahead?
I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't nervous. I've got this kind of feeling in my tummy where I don't know whether it's just kind of wanting to get there and get on with it, or whether it's something like it is big nerves. Everyone, it's natural to be nervous. Like I say, we're all human. I'm excited. I am excited. I love being on stage. I love being on stage, and I love being surrounded by people, familiar faces that I'm going to see and I haven't seen for almost, 4 years now. I'm excited, and just to be around that vibe of everyone's got their own thing going on, their own like-minded people, of wanting to build something, wanting to get, you know, have that network of then building something even bigger, or reaching out with their own campaigns. It's just good to be around that. It's good, but it's going to be full on. It's going to be tiring, but it'll hopefully all be worth it.
It always is, and it's going to be such a whirlwind of fun. And then you'll have the pageant hangover next week. That's not the nice bit.
What I'm going to do with myself, I've said that to a few of the people that I've been doing events with. I'm like, we're going to have to arrange some sort of a Christmas event. Yeah, no, it'll be good. I'm really excited, and it's half term next week as well, so it'll be full on quality time anyways with the children.
With the little ones. Oh, that's lovely. Well, we wish you all the best, Roseanne, and you've been absolutely incredible to speak to, and what an inspirational woman you are. So let me just tell before you disappear, who is on next week. Next week we do have the lovely Soraya. We were meant to speak to Soraya before, but obviously this was meant to be done a few weeks ago, but because the Queen sadly died out of respect, we decided to hold the interview off until next week. So we're looking forward to seeing Soraya on next Tuesday. So thanks ever so much again. And from all of us at the Pageant Land team, we wish you all the best of luck. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.